My name is Naomi, and I am the CMO and co-founder of Pauzz. Here's a fantastic statistic for you. 97% of women and 68% of men experience food cravings regularly. Now, I personally didn't need to read the research to know this because I have been struggling with my own food cravings. I've been witnessing my mother struggle with her cigarette cravings my entire life. And if you have ever been there, you know when you have cravings, we act pretty crazy, right? We act against our better judgment. We act impulsively. And it's a painful and personal moment of self defeat. Sweet Paws have spent the last year and a half researching and interviewing some of the worldwide experts on cravings and on how to break impulsive behavior. And this is what we now know. Number one, you actually don't need a lot of willpower. What you do need is to do something else that's rewarding for about 2 minutes. In extreme cases, 20 minutes. Number two, if you can just pause before you act, you're going to have the ability to be more aware and you can better control your cravings. And number three, over time, you can rewire your brain. So when a craving hits, you can actually have a different option. Now, over time, you're also going to experience less cravings, which is good news, right? So that is why, that is how Pauzz was created. Now, let's say it's about 7 p.m. and I just got back from work and I'm really exhausted and I'm craving cake. Now, in the past, what I would do, I would eat the cake and then I would feel really guilty. But now, when a craving hits, all I have to do is press the pause button and Pauzz will immediately start interacting with me. It will write something like, "Hey, how are you feeling right now? I see you just got home. What are you craving?" "I'm craving cake." "How badly are you craving the cake?" "Pretty badly." "And how are you feeling right now?" "I'm exhausted. I just finished demo day." So, Pauzz is going to then offer me, "Would you like me to play you some music? Should we play a game? What about we take a walk? Or maybe a breathing exercise? Please play me some music." Now, while I'm experiencing this really friendly interaction, the machine learning algorithm is pulling all this great data from the telephone, including my previous interactions with Pauzz, and is starting to get to know me. So the next time I press the pause button, it's going to happen the next day, I promise you. It's going to say something like this: "Hi, Naomi. 7 p.m. Just got home from work. Are you still craving again cake? The last few times I played you some music, it really helped you kind of take control and relax. Would you like me to play you your favorite music right now?" Now that's a simplified version of Pauzz, but you get the picture, right? It's pretty cool. Now all our questions and all the alternative actions we offer are based on scientific research. Well, the data is being compiled into our patent pending algorithm. Guys, we're literally utilizing machine learning to impact human behavior. Now we're a consumer facing product, which means that we spent the last few months really thinking clearly and developing an MVP that is based on great user experience. We tested for market product fit and for proof of concept. Seriously, in the moment of craving, would they open the app rather than grab the food? Now, we tested this on 30 users for a period of about 2 weeks. We also sent pre and post questionnaires. And what we offered was to better ability to control your cravings. And this is what we found. First of all, Pauzz really works. We had a significant improvement in their overall sense of improving and controlling their cravings. We also had a fantastic initial market and product fit. And finally, it wasn't really a question. They all opened the app and not grab the food because we worked with a really simple cue. I crave, I pause. Because in order to really work with this concern, we had worked beforehand with BJ Fogg, with Stanford Professor University's model of behavioral patterns. Now our next version is going to pilot with 150 users, so a lot more data, based on our collaboration with 2 university professors, both in New York and in Paris. I'm dying to go to Paris, which means that we're going to have more data, but also that we're going to be working with 2 experts in human decision-making processes. Now, during the time of the pilot, We also ran a Facebook campaign. We were starting to look for how much it would cost us to generate email leads. And we were really pleased with our initial results. We got $4 on average per lead. But further calculations regarding these costly marketing efforts and the challenging monetization of B2C led us to actually develop a different business model. The US market for weight loss is $67 billion. Yeah, I love that number. Our first addressable market is employee health and wellness, which is $1 billion. And we will further and later on grow into much wider spread distribution through solid paying customers like ACOs and insurance companies. So our first focus right now, the next step, is to create pilots with corporations. And in order to best address corporate challenges and needs, we've already created an app and a Facebook messaging bot, which you're more than welcome to come later and experience with us. They're really fun. And we're also going to develop a web platform. And this is all because we believe that Pauzz has a unique value proposition. We are the only ones dealing directly with your cravings. We're based on AI coaching, which means that we are always available for you 24/7 in your moment of need. To eat or not to eat. Now here's my favorite part. We're later going to develop into other markets that are all based on impulse behavior and cravings. We have a lot of them. Gail mentioned human flaws, right? So we've got alcohol and cigarettes and gambling and shopping. What about anger management? So who's we? I'd like to introduce Limor Shiloni, who I cannot find in the room right now, but she is the CEO, the co-founder, and very loved by me. And she is both a UX and product expert. She's previously worked both at Funtech and at Converse. As I mentioned before, my name is Naomi, and I am a VP in both business development and marketing. And my expert is both in branding, the consumer journey, and market penetration. We're working closely with Jonathan Schleyer, who's an expert at AI, machine learning, recommendation, and NLP. We've already raised pre-seed funding, and we're now looking to raise seed funding to bring Pauzz to the market. Because let's face it, we all need to pause. Thank you. Oh, wait. So for the past few weeks, I've been working personally with Pauzz. I've experienced a lot less craving, which is really good. I have also controlled better my craving. And just for you guys, trust me, my age, you don't do this otherwise. I got on the scales this morning, and I have dropped in the last few weeks 5 kilos based on Pauzz. So that's something to say thank you for. Thank you.